Dick, what changed between the original 23 design and the new design?
Well, the first and most obvious change is the location. In 2023, the proposed plan would have been sited on the North Street end of the village parcel. Driven largely by cost, that is both the $600,000 to $800,000 greater cost to develop that site and also the ongoing life cycle cost represented by that site's more limited potential for solar energy and the need to pave, plow, and maintain an additional town property. The committee found that 32 North Street, contiguous to the North Street Fire Station, was the better overall choice. Second, the size of the building is 1,100 square feet smaller than the one that was considered a couple of years ago. Although we kept the public meeting room the same size as in the earlier design, all of the individual office spaces were shrunk. The town manager's office alone was reduced by 76 square feet. And most of the others were cut from 12 by 12 down in the old design to 10 by 10 in the current proposal. Unlike the earlier design, this one does have a second floor that will house those town functions that have less daily interaction with the public. So there is square footage for an elevator and staircases in this plan that the earlier one did not have. There also will be a 10 by 24-foot single-story connector from this building to the fire station, which was not in the earlier plan, obviously. And even with these new features, we achieved that 1,100 square foot reduction. The third big change is the whole look or the curb appeal of the building. In the survey, a number of folks who had voted against the earlier plan but said that they did believe that Kennebunkport does need a new town hall represented that they just didn't think that proposed design belonged in Kennebunkport. The currently proposed design is inspired by the Kennebunkport Town Hall that was built over 120 years ago. When that building outlived its usefulness to the town, it was relocated and became the Kennebunkport Opera House. But the roof profile, the fan in the gable end, the clapboard exterior, and the proportions of the proposed new building are reminiscent to that historical model, and they're also very complementary to the profile of the fire station. So indeed, it will be very much in keeping with the architecture of the neighborhood.